am now ready to see who knows the most about all of them, okay? So I would like to introduce your teams to you. Teams, when I call your team name, stand. It's your time in the sun, okay? So, for team 1 right here, we have our fashionistas. Which is much better. Thank you. Team 2, I got this one, is our smart cookies. Team 3 is Merc. Which stands for all their names. I'm getting there. Team 4 is Pink Bookies. Team 5 is the Pink Panthers. And Team 6 are Megamind. I would also like to acknowledge all the people who helped with all of this process, right? So we have Ms. Henry and Mrs. Bates as our scorekeepers today. And Officer Rich will be walking around to make sure the most cheating happens. And of course, our question asker and MC of the whole process will of course be Mr. Bowden, who's looking for that info now. And thank you to all the students that helped set up all of the chairs and the tables as well. So that was very helpful. All right. So one thing before we get started, teams, I forgot to say this one last thing to you. Please make sure that the speaker is on the inside, right here, okay? So whoever is your speaker at the moment, you can switch halfway if you want, but speakers at the moment need to be on the inside part. You guys all got that, right? Wow. All right, so now for our rules, okay? Mr. Bowden will be asking 16 questions in the whole battle, and each team competing in the battle will answer all the same 16 questions. At the end of 8 questions, we'll take a look and see where the scores stand. Okay? All questions will be asked twice, but the timer starts after the question is asked the first time. And every team has 30 seconds to write down title, keyword, and author last name, right? You don't need to write everything. Make sure that they're legible, meaning they can be read, right? Because Officer Rich is going to be coming around and looking at your papers to match what you say to what you have on your paper, okay? I will be keeping the time, and then after each team gives their answer, Mr. Bowden will then give the correct answer, okay? If you get everything right, you get 8 points. If you get the title but no author, then you get 5 points. And then nothing is nothing, of course. If you feel that the book you gave is the correct book, even though the answer was different, you may challenge. Challenges, you get 2 minutes, copies of the book to look at, and you have to find the exact page where you can prove that you think you're finding that answer. Okay? So take challenges very seriously because they take a while, and if you come up with nothing at the end, then you still get 0. Okay? You have 3 challenges per round, just so you know. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, and then, just like last year, if we go into a tie at the end, then all the teams that are in the tie, thank you, Joella, are going to be in a sudden death overtime, and that becomes 15 seconds per round to be able to answer. Okay? Yes, sir.
When you say like per round, you mean like for the first 8 questions at the time, and you say your challenge per round?
Yeah, so it's good. So it's per round. So the first 8 is 1 round, and the second 8 is another round. Yep. So you have 3 of them. So technically 6. Yeah. Okay. Any other technical questions? No? Okay. All right. I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Bowden, who hopefully won't get you too revved up.
Check. Can you hear me now? Good. Good. All right, you guys ready? Yeah. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Let's get ready to battle! Question number 1. In which book do characters play categories? In which book do characters play categories?
Pencils down.
Unteachables by Gordon Corman. Because I Missed a Truck by Rob Bouillet. Unteachables by Gordon Corman. Unteachables by Gordon Corman. Because I Missed a Truck by Rob Bouillet. Unteachables by Gordon Corman.
And the correct answer is Because of Mr. Truck by Rob Bouillet. Question number 2. In which book do messengers wear red jackets? In which book do messengers wear red jackets?
Time.
The City of Edinburgh by Jean Duprat. The City of Edinburgh by Jean Duprat. City of Edinburgh by Jean Duprat. The City of Edinburgh by Jean Duprat. The City of Edinburgh by Jean Duprat. The City of Edinburgh by Jean Duprat.
And the correct answer is City of Edinburgh by Jean Duprat. Question number 3. In which book do words make the shape of an apple? In which book do words make the shape of an apple?
Time.
Love that dog by Sharon Creek. 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 Love that dog by Sharon Creek.
Correct answer is Love That Dog by Shannon Creech. Shannon Creech. Question 4. In which book does a character want to save flashlight batteries? In which book does a character want to save flashlight batteries?
Time.
Smile by Lena Midline. Smile by Lena Midline. Smile by Lena Midline. The City of Ember by Jamie Buchanan. The City of Ember by Jamie Buchanan. City of Ember by Jamie Buchanan.
The correct answer is Smile by Rihanna Telugu. Question number 5. In which book can ingested lead particles poison a character and harm its nervous system? In which book can ingested lead particles poison a character and harm its nervous system?
Time.
Beauty and the Beast by Beverly Rose. Beauty and the Beast by Beverly Rose. Unteachables by Gordon Jordan. Beauty and the Beast by Beverly Rose and Jane Belton. Unteachables by Gordon Jordan.
The correct answer is Beauty and the Beast by Deborah Lee Rose and Jane Belton. Question number 6. In which book does a character execute a perfect Olympic-style dive into a lake? In which book does a character execute a perfect Olympic-style dive into a lake?
Nerds Forever by James Patterson.
Best News Forever by James Patterson and Chris Gravenstein. Best News Forever by James Patterson. Best News Forever by James Patterson. Best News Forever by James Patterson.
Correct answer, Best Nerds Forever by James Patterson. Question number 7. In which book do characters call a super large coffee cup the toilet bowl? In which book do characters call a super large coffee cup the toilet bowl?
Time.
Unteachables by Gordon Corman. 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 Unteachables by Gordon Corman.
The correct answer, I hope, is Unteachables by Gordon Corman. And it is. Last question before halftime. Question number 8. In which book do trade routes introduce new ingredients to Europeans? In which book do trade routes introduce new ingredients to Europeans?
Time.
Yummy, the history of desserts by Victoria Grace Elliott. Yummy 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 by Victoria Grace Elliott. Yummy, the history of desserts by Victoria Grace Elliott.
Correct answer is Yummy by Victoria Grace Elliott. And we are now at halftime. 30 more seconds, 30 seconds. Okay. Currently, sitting in third place is team number 4. Tied for second place with 56 points, team numbers 2 and 6. And sitting alone in first place with 61 points is team number 5. Anything can happen in the second half.
Could be anywhere.
Okay, are we ready? In question number 9, in which book do characters start riveting when an educator walks into the room? In which book do characters start riveting when an educator walks into the room?
Time.
Unteachables by Gordon Cody. 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 Unteachables by Gordon Cody.
Correct answer is Unteachables by Gordon Corman. Question number 10. In which book does a bulletin board look like it's blooming words? In which book does a bulletin board look like it's blooming words?
Time. Say it loud.
Because of Mr. Truck by Rob Bouvier. 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 Because of Mr. Truck by Rob Bouvier.
The correct answer is Love That Dog by Sharon Creech.
All over consternation. And Amelia.
Okay, question number 11. In which book were there tiny glass cups called penny licks? In which book were there tiny glass cups called penny licks?
by Victoria Grace Elliott. Yummy by Victoria Grace Elliott. Yummy, no author.
Yummy by Victoria Grace Elliott.
And the correct answer is Yummy by Victoria Grace Elliott. Question number 12. In which book is there a picture of tempera paint and brushes? In which book is there a picture of tempera paint and brushes?
Time.
Smile by Renee Hardmeyer. The City of Elmer by Jane Craft. Because of Mr. Truex by Rob Bouye. Smile by Renee Hardmeyer. Best Nurse Walker. Smile by David Tempera.
And the correct answer is Smile by Rena Calderon. Lucky number 13. In which book is a roadside memorial littered with fast food bags and wrappers? In which book is a roadside memorial littered with fast food bags and wrappers?
Time.
Best Nurse Drama by James Patterson. Best Nurse Drama by James Patterson. Best Nurse Drama by James Patterson. Best Nurse Drama Forever by James Patterson. Best Nurse Forever by James Patterson.
And the correct answer is Best Nerds Forever by James Patterson. Question number 14. In which book do characters find a silver key inside of a steel panel? In which book do characters find a silver key inside of a steel panel?
Time.
The City of Ember by Gene McGraw. 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 City of Ember by Gene McGraw.
And the correct answer is indeed City of Ember by Gene Dukak. Question number 15. In which book is a room number a palindrome? In which book is a room number a palindrome?
Time.
City of Denver by James Ross. City of Denver by James Ross. Unteachable by Gordon Coleman. Fastest Forever by James Patterson. Because of Mr. Truck by Rob Levi. Unteachable by Gordon Coleman. The City of Denver by Gene DeCal.
The correct answer is Because of Mr. Corrupt by Rob Bowie. And just for your information, the question asks, which book is a room number a palindrome? A palindrome is a number that you can read the same forwards and backwards. Like the number 181 is a palindrome because it doesn't matter if you start at the beginning, 202, yep, 202 is a palindrome. You can read it the same forward as you can backwards, just for your own information. Last question. Question number 16. In which book does a character get measurements with a laser scanner? In which book does a character get measurements with a laser scanner?
Time.
Smile by Brooks. You might have a model. Beauty and the Beast by Deborah Beauty and the Beast by Deborah Lee Rose. No answer. Unteachable is no longer.
The correct answer, Beauty and the Beast by Deborah Lee Rose in June Golf Camp.
That makes math a lot easier, doesn't it?
Did you know that words can also be palindromes? Like the word topped. Doesn't matter if you read it forwards or backwards, it says the same thing. Palindrome. That's your vocabulary word for the day. Okay. The results are in. But before I read them, I just wanted to say congratulations to all of the 6 teams. I don't know if you, can the 5th graders out there stand up? 5th graders, if you're in here, stand up. The number of kids over here is the same as the number of kids over here, pretty much. That's a huge portion of the kids that did this Battle of the Books on their own. I think that's pretty awesome. You guys can sit down. Thank you. Very, very, very cool. And I am hoping that you read some genre that you wouldn't normally read, that you found enjoyment in these books as you read them, and that you learned something, like palindrome. So without further ado, let's go through, starting with 3rd place, coming in with a total of 88 points, team number 2. Coming in 2nd place, total of 93 points, team number 5. And pulling into the lead in the second half, 1st place, 104 points, team number 6. And I also wanted to say thank you to Mrs. Dersham for putting all this together. It takes a lot of work. Thank you very much.
All right, my friends, you've been a wonderful audience. For you 4th graders, you guys are a huge class of 4th graders this year. So next year, I hope I have lots of friends that can do this, because we end up